What's up, everybody? Jay Alletto here. Saturday night, February 24th, 2018. It is the Jay Alletto Show right here on Periscope Go Live TV. Hope you guys are well. I am chilling like I've never chilled before. What's up, Christina? What's up, girl? Thanks for joining me tonight. Hope you're well. I'm in full MMA mode. So I just finished watching UFC Orlando. I'm a little upset about it, but it is what it is. Can't dwell. Just got to move forward, you know? Want to do some shout outs tonight. I wanted a couple things done. First of all, I wanted to welcome. It was a good show tonight. I enjoyed the show. I wasn't happy with the finish. Thought the finish was lame. But yeah, sometimes referees make mistakes. I mean, that's a part of sports. Dan Mergliotta is a great UFC official. He's an amazing UFC referee. And to miss that elbow to the back of the head and then the knee to the head, I mean, even though the knee barely connected, kind of connected on the way back, it was still an illegal shot. Like, you can't throw a knee to the head to a downed opponent. Can't do it no matter what. That's an illegal shot. That should have stopped the fight. They should have given Josh Emmett time to regain himself. Then he should have restarted the fight. It was an illegal shot. You might have even arguably taken away a point from Jeremy Stephens for that. That was a bad shot. But, whew. Feeling good, baby. What's up, everybody? I want to give a little bit of shout-outs to my team today. My team over at pwpnation.com. Guys, thank you so much for everything you do. I'm loving PWP Nation. I mean, it's my passion. It's what I enjoy. It's what I love. So, Aaron Romanov, thank you. John Timicelli, thank you. Todd Rick, Christopher Epps, Dan Marin. Everybody who's came through the doors. You know, Brian Denny doesn't do much, but he's a part of our group, so thank you too, bro. Thank everybody that contributes to pwpnation.com. Thank Bruce Hart. Bruce Hart, you're great. Love having you on the team. True, legendary mind in the wrestling business. I'm honored to have Bruce Hart on the team. Zach Haydorn, everything you've done for the site, thank you, sir. You're kind of doing some stuff for PW Torch right now, but I'm so glad that you came through PWP Nation. I'm very grateful for that. Thanks, Christina. Appreciate that, girl. Kelsey, super kicking it with Kelsey. Thank you for contributing to the site. Zach Fellows, you're a gem, brother. So thank you as well. Everybody out there who's contributed to PWP Nation during our, I guess we're going on 6 years here, baby. 6 years of existence. Thank you very much. Anyway, I also wanted to welcome to Periscope. Wanted to welcome two of the greatest wrestling minds in the history of the business. They actually feud with each other. They're not friends. But welcome the one and only Vince Russo to Periscope. Vince Russo is now on Periscope, and that's exciting. I'm happy to have him a part of the Periscope family, the wrestling, niche here on Periscope. Thank you, Vince Russo, man. Welcome to Periscope. And also Eric Bischoff. They don't get along, but welcome Eric Bischoff as well to Periscope. So we had a little bit of wrestling news in the past couple days. Jeff Hardy underwent medical evaluation. Looks like he might be cleared in time for WrestleMania. Very possible. Not sure how he's going to fit in the current storyline structures. But with Jeff Hardy, you could pretty much put him anywhere. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining me on the show here. Let's ask for a follow. Let's ask for a little bit of a share ski from you guys. Please share. Please follow. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on all social media platforms. But yeah, some news today. What's up, Dion? Thanks, man. We do what we do here at PWP Nation. News today as well of possible superstar shakeup after WrestleMania. I mean, that I think was expected, especially with the way the rosters have kind of stagnated over the past couple months. I think we could all agree on that. That the superstar shakeup is necessary post WrestleMania sometime. So I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind that that's going to happen. I think it's not a matter of if but when. So today, Dave Meltzer, the great Dave Meltzer, reported something that seems kind of logical, and if you look at it from the perspective of wrestling psychology, it makes sense. Seth Rollins is kind of getting built up. You know he's not going to become the top babyface on Raw. It's just not going to happen. Roman Reigns is already there. Braun Strowman is ascending. So the rumor now is that Seth Rollins is going to move from Raw to SmackDown, and AJ Styles is going to move from SmackDown to Raw. Now, listen, if I'm booking it, I'd want to get those two together. I wouldn't want to switch them. I'd want to find a way to get them together because that would be an absolute crazy feud, awesome matches. with the Rocky Hype music. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I want to get those two guys on the same show. I want to create that dream match, that dream scenario. So there's a lot of different scenarios. I was writing a couple down earlier that could happen if this plays out. The Rollins for AJ Styles feud. The one scenario is if Rollins goes to SmackDown and AJ comes back over to Raw, you instantly ascend AJ into the title picture. You put him right with Roman Reigns, who's expected to become Universal Champion in the future. Also, I mean, Roman Reigns has some kind of charges that are, not really charges, but accusations of steroid use that are kind of pending right now. Nobody really knows what's going to happen with this. It's a lot of speculation. He's probably good, but going into WrestleMania season, it's good to keep an eye on this story. So Rollins seems to be kind of a backup plan in case this goes left, whatever you want to say. So if Rollins goes over to SmackDown Live, obviously right in the main event picture, he's right back in there wrestling Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton. Listen, the SmackDown roster right now is pretty stacked. You add Rollins, you take away AJ, you get some fresh matchups. You know, it's a good trade, it's an even trade. Bray Wyatt surprised me out by having his brother Jeff beat Willow. God. I mean, listen, that's creative. That's creative, but WWE is not going to go down that road. I don't think you're going to see the Willow character. I think that'll just confuse fans if you did that. So I don't see WWE going down that road, but I do like the creativity of it. And listen, everything's possible. I'm sure everything's on the table. That's a good creative idea, though. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is going to be on Raw Monday. I don't know if it's going down, brother. I don't know if that trade's actually going to happen, but that seems to be rumored right now as from Dave Meltzer. So Dave Meltzer is wrong a lot, but he's also right sometimes. So maybe he's got some kind of inside info, but I doubt it. There was also a video posted the other day of Bianca Belair at NXT. I'm going to show you guys if you haven't seen it. Bianca Belair versus Ember Moon NXT live event. You'll see what happens here during the spot. Check out Bianca. She kind of turns at the last second to take the Eclipse. And that seemed to go a little bit wrong. She even kicked out of it. Referee still called for the bell. I mean, I'm not sure what happened. She looks like she got a little shook up. Because you're not kicking out of the Eclipse. I don't know who you are, Bianca Belair. But you're not kicking out of that shiz. But hopefully she's okay. It looks like she is okay. Because Triple H did tweet tonight that Bianca Belair is wrestling Ember Moon at NXT's live event tonight. So it looks like she's okay, but that went awry a little bit. So for the future, I think they should use that as a template of how to, like, maybe not take the Eclipse. That wasn't very pretty. So Bianca seems to have moved at the last second and then threw the timing of the move off. So that's really what happened there. But turns out she's okay, and that's what really matters in the situation, in the scenario. So I'm just chilling tonight, guys. Hope you guys are well. Got to be up extra early to take my friend to the airport, which he gave me very little notice on, which is kind of a dick move, but it is what it is. Who do you see going against Miz at Mania? Right now, Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor needs to get into that mid-card title picture before he ascends back up to the Universal title. Could we see a controversy on the Elimination Chamber with Balor and Roman both winning and losing? No, I don't think there's going to be a controversy tomorrow night. I think we're going to have a clear-cut winner. It's going to be clear that Roman Reigns is the guy going into WrestleMania. I think that's no doubt about it. Roman going to get called for roids? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's still pending. Not really sure what's going on with that. We don't know. I would like to see Balor versus Styles versus Nakamura. That's why. Nah, it's not going to happen, man. I don't think they're going to add Finn Balor to a world title program at this point in the game. Balor make that IC title even more legit like the Miz. Maybe. I mean, the Miz has made it the most important it's been in a long time. If you think about just the way he's traded it with Roman, traded it with Dolph Ziggler a little bit, but for the most part, the Miz has just brought a lot of prestige to that title again. So it's going to be interesting to see how that feud goes. I'm sure Balor will beat him for it, at some point. But because you got to get Balor some credibility back, got to get some wins under his belt. Have to build him back up as a viable, like, kind of main event competitor, Do you see Titus Worldwide winning a chamber? Yes, I do. That's my prediction for the match. I think Titus Worldwide takes down Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro have been a mainstay in the tag title division for a while. I think it's time for, like, the revival to kind of get pushed a little bit. Maybe Sheamus and Cesaro take a kind of a bit of a step back to possibly regain the titles at WrestleMania. It's also Black History Month. I'm not, like, that's not me at all, but I'm just thinking how WWE markets. They've been pushing Black History Month as they do every February, and there are 2 black superstars that are probably going to win this month. So I don't like Miz, but he plays his gimmick great. Miz is fantastic. It's not just a gimmick. I mean, that's partly him, too. You know, that's not just gimmick, man. I'm sure he's got a lot of real-life qualities. That's why it goes over so well. So you got to understand that, too. Most gimmicks, they're kind of an extension of their real-life persona. Have Roman just go to my yard, boom, 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 yeah. I don't know if it's his birthday, yo. Alright, check out the wrestling news. Nothing really. I think this is interesting, too. NXT Top 10 matches revealed, and of all time. We have number 10. Number 10 is Sami Zayn versus Cesaro. NXT Arrival. That was the first NXT event. Asuka versus Ember Moon coming in number 9, the championship matchup Brooklyn 3 this past summer. Make them wreak havoc and destroy the arena. Man, you're just throwing out the booking ideas tonight, brother. Keep them coming. Number 8, Authors of Pain versus DIY versus Revival. That was a dope match. Takeover Orlando. Does Taker show up at Mania? Yeah, he probably has a match at Mania. He's training his ass off. Undertaker will be back for WrestleMania. He's not finished. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. Takeover Rival comes in at number 7 on the list. Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Takeover Dallas comes over at 6. Comes in at 6, I should say. DIY versus Revival, 2 out of 3 falls match. Takeover Toronto at 5. Oh, I don't speak slow, man. I don't speak slow. I run it through, man. I run it through! Number 4, Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. United Kingdom Championship match. Takeover Chicago. Sami Zayn versus Neville comes in at number 3. Takeover Our Evolution title match there. Bayley versus Sasha, NXT 30-minute Iron Man match comes in at NXT TakeOver Respect number 2. And number 1 match in NXT TakeOver history is Almas versus Gargano at TakeOver Philadelphia. No, I don't slow down, bro. I don't slow down. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, bro? No, I'm just kidding. I don't slow down, man. I'm like this. This is how I am, man. You don't like it, you can leave. But I have a little bit of a problem with this list, and let me tell you why. I think if you're gonna do an Asuka, excuse me, not Asuka, if you're gonna do a Sasha Banks Bayley match, you got to go with Takeover Brooklyn, man. You got to go with the first Takeover that they had in Brooklyn. I mean, that one to me was better than the majority of matches on this list, and definitely better than their TakeOver Respect Iron Woman match or whatever. So I would give it to them. But for whatever reason, they went with the Iron Man match, maybe because it was historic, whereas the TakeOver Brooklyn match just was a title match, and it signified the end of Sasha's reign as NXT Women's Champion. So I mean, I just have a special. I was at that match. I thought that match was really fucking good. I love the story going into it. Happy Rusev Day. That's one of the top selling shirts right now at WWEshop.com. So definitely one of the top selling shirts. All right. Chilling tonight, guys. I'm just cruising Twitter real quick. I think I'm going to bounce out of here in just a minute. Just want to do a quick show tonight because I've been on a good streak here on Periscope. Now, this is an Extreme Couture shirt, man. This is fucking old. This goes back. I think I got this in like probably like 04, 05, no, 06, 07 probably, back then. This one of these shirts were hot, man. The MMA shirts, brother, the Affliction and all that shit. The Affliction style shirts, Ed Hardy bullshit. Dude, I weigh 185, not jacked. It used to be 225. I'm about 40 pounds less than my most jacked brother. I'm a 185er. I'm a middleweight right now. Check out the cryptocurrency markets right now. Bitcoin is kind of on a little bit of a slump, which is okay because that's when you buy. You buy when it's low. And right now it's under 10,000. Any point Bitcoin's under $10,000, time to buy. 250, huh? Hola, soy Elvar Gargola. Saludos desde Argentina. Hey, I know I probably screwed that up, but no hablar español for me, man. I do not speak Spanish. I am Italian. I learned a little bit of Spanish, but I don't know much. I know very, very little bit. What do you think of Leo on 205 Live? I think that's a no-brainer. I would bring him up there sooner than later. You know, why not? He's pretty much fresh off Ring of Honor TV. He's had a couple of appearances at NXT so far. Why not bring him straight to that show? That's where he belongs anyway. Kodak Black. Ugh, that guy's going to jail for a long time, huh? Man. Big Cass came back to win it. Goldberg doesn't. What, the Andre Battle Royal? Maybe. The Andre Battle Royal is pretty pointless. Until they do something with it, I'm not even going to comment on it. I mean, it's got no point. Who cares who wins, you know? It doesn't even matter. Hey, Boogie with the hoodie. What do you think about Elimination Chamber tomorrow? Jay. Colby Carino? No, I don't. Colby Carino got in trouble recently. You won't see him in WWE for a while, I don't think. I think that we're going to see Alexa Bliss retain her title, and we're going to see Roman Reigns win. So, I think that's what's going to go down. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's Saturday night show. Talk a little bit about UFC. Welcome to Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff to Periscope. Welcome, gentlemen. I'm glad to have you here in the space. It only does better for everybody who does wrestling here on Periscope, so thank you. And I will be back. I haven't come up with a giveaway for you guys yet. I'm still coming up with something, but I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to give away probably a DVD, or I don't know. We'll give something away this month. Every year WrestleMania would be overkill, sir. Yeah, Vince Russo just debuted here on Periscope, so yeah, I'll be here for the pay-per-view, Ed. Peace out, everybody. You guys have a great night. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll be working tomorrow. I just don't stop. I'll talk to you guys later. See here. What do we got? Peace.